Hey there, I'm Dr. Fatima, and I'm so glad you've joined me. Today, we're about to dive into some truly valuable health wisdom, and I promise your body will thank you if you're new to our channel. Please subscribe. It's like joining our health conscious family, and a quick like on this video helps us reach even more wonderful people, just like you. Oh, and I absolutely adore connecting with my patients. So, please tell me in the comments below where you're watching from. Are you over 60 and find yourself waking up multiple times during the night to use the bathroom? This isn't just an annoying part of aging. It's a major disruptor of your sleep health. And even your independent studies show that 78% of older adults make at least one simple mistake before bed that drastically increases their need to urinate overnight. But today, you're going to learn exactly what to stop doing to finally enjoy complete nights of restorative sleep. These constant interruptions can leave you exhausted, irritable, and with less energy to enjoy life. Perhaps you've started avoiding water in the late afternoon, or even cancelling social activities out of fear of not sleeping through the night. What you don't know is that there are 5 seemingly harmless habits you probably do every day that are the real culprits behind this situation today. I'll reveal each one and how to fix them simply and permanently before I reveal these discoveries that can transform your nights. I need your support, chakra that like button, if you care about your quality of life and want to wake up rested every day. Subscribe so you don't miss any discoveries that can change your sleep routine forever, and comment below how many times a night you need to get up to urinate. Your participation motivates us to keep researching and bringing information that truly makes a difference in thousands of lives. Many people don't understand that waking up multiple times to urinate at night, medically called nocturia, isn't just a natural inconvenience of aging. It's a sign that something in your routine is out of balance, and this imbalance can have much more serious consequences than you imagine. Medical research shows that fragmented sleep caused by noia is directly linked to an increased risk of nighttime falls, cardiovascular problems, cognitive decline, and even depression in older adults. When you're forced to get up multiple times a night, your body never reaches the deeper stages of sleep, especially REM sleep, which is when memory consolidation and cellular repair happen. This means that besides waking up tired, you're depriving your body of the healing and regeneration processes that occur during deep sleep over time. This chronic deprivation can accelerate aging, weaken your immune system, and decrease your ability to concentrate and make decisions. But here's the good news that will change your perspective. In most cases, nocturia in older adults isn't caused by complex medical problems, but by specific habits that can be easily corrected through decades of research in sleep medicine and geriatric urology. We've identified 5 behaviors that, when eliminated, can drastically reduce or even completely eliminate the need to wake up to urinate at night. Each strategy I'm about to share is based on solid scientific evidence and has been tested by thousands of people with extraordinary results. Habit 1, drinking liquids in the 3 hours before bed. You might think this is obvious, but the truth is far more complex and surprising. Most people make the mistake of restricting only water before bed, but continue consuming foods and drinks that contain hidden liquids, which are even more problematic for nighttime sleep. What happens in your body is fascinating when you consume liquids. In the 3 hours before bed, your kidneys continue processing these fluids, exactly when they should be slowing down urine production. Also, many older adults don't realize that soups fruits with high water content, like watermelon and melon hot beverages like teas, and even some medications, contain significant amounts of liquids that accumulate in the bladder overnight. Consider the inspiring story of Margaret, a 72-year-old from Phoenix, Arizona, who for years woke up 4 to 5 times a night to urinate. She had tried everything: reducing water, taking medication, even considering surgery. Margaret told me, "I was desperate, my sleep was destroyed." and I felt like a prisoner of my own bladder. That's when she discovered that her cup of chamomile tea before bed and her bowl of soup at dinner were contributing much more to the problem than she imagined. After applying the complete strategy, I'll teach you, Margaret managed to reduce her bathroom trips to just once a night. In 2 weeks, the benefits of correcting this habit go far beyond simply sleeping better. When you stop overloading your kidneys before bed, your body can naturally produce more vasopressin, a hormone that concentrates urine and reduces its production overnight. This means you not only urinate less, but also get deeper, more restorative sleep. You wake up more rested and have more energy during the day for the activities that truly matter to implement this change, practically and sustainably. Set a liquid curfew 3 hours before your usual bedtime. If you typically go to sleep at 9 p.m., stop consuming any type of liquid by 6 p.m. This includes water teas, coffee juices, soups, high liquid fruits, and even popsicles for people with reduced mobility. Prepare a small amount of water beside the bed, only for emergencies or to take essential medications. If you have diabetes or take medications that cause thirst, talk to your doctor about alternatives and ways to adjust your hydration routine to concentrate liquid intake in the first hours of the day, Margaret told me months later. I can't believe something so simple changed my life so much. I sleep like I did when I was cherry 50, and my energy during the day has tripled. My grandchildren are amazed by my energy habit. 2. Dining too late and consuming diuretic foods. This is a mistake that 85% of older adults make without realizing they're sabotaging their own sleep. The timing of your meals and the specific types of foods you eat in the afternoon and evening have a direct and powerful impact on how often you need to urinate overnight when you eat dinner too close to bedtime, especially if the meal contains foods with natural diuretic properties. You're essentially programming your bladder to fill up during the night. Foods like tomato, cucumber, celery, asparagus, watermelon, coffee, green tea, chocolate, and even some herbs like parsley and cilantro have compounds that stimulate urine production. The problem worsens because many of these foods are considered healthy, so people consume them unaware they are creating a vicious cycle of nocturia. The science behind this is fascinating. Your digestive system needs approximately 3 to 4 hours to completely process a meal during this process. Especially when you're lying down, digestion slows and diuretic compounds from food circulate longer in your system, prolonging their effect on the kidneys. Additionally, high sodium foods, which many older adults consume excessively, cause the body to retain water during the day and release it precisely when you should be sleeping. Let me tell you the transformative story of Robert, a 68-year-old retiree from Tampa, Florida, who was a true night owl when it came to eating. Robert had a habit of having dinner at 8:30 p.m. and often a snack at 9:30 p.m., always including fresh tomatoes, cucumbers, and green tea to aid digestion. He confessed to me, I woke up religiously at 1 a.m., 3:30 a.m. and 5:30 a.m. to urinate. I thought it was just age, but I was feeling like a zombie during the day. After adjusting his dinner time to 6:30 p.m. and eliminating diuretic foods after 4 p.m., Robert experienced a radical change. In just 10 days, he started waking up only once a night, and after 3 weeks, he could sleep. 6 continuous hours without interruptions. The benefits of this change are profound and multifaceted. When you synchronize your meals with your body's natural rhythm, you not only reduce nocturia, but also significantly improve digestion quality, reduce gastroesophageal reflux, which can disturb sleep and allow your metabolism to function more efficiently during the night. Many people also report a reduction in morning swelling and a feeling of greater lightness and energy upon waking. To implement this strategy, practically make it a rule to have dinner at least 4 hours before bed, ideally between 5:30 p.m. and 6:30 p.m. Create a list of sleep-friendly foods and another of nighttime enemies. Friends include lean meats, rice, sweet potatoes, bananas, oats, and vegetables like broccoli and carrots. Enemies are all the diuretic foods I mentioned earlier, plus alcoholic beverages, which initially can make you sleepy, but later cause frequent awakenings. If you have time restrictions or take medications that need to be ingested with food, talk to your doctor about how to adjust your routine without compromising your treatment. Robert recently told me, "I've totally changed my relationship with food and sleep. Now I eat dinner like a king at 6 p.m. and sleep like a baby. My wife is impressed and I feel 10 years younger." Habit 3. Using the bathroom just in case before bed. This habit might seem like a smart strategy, but it's actually one of the most dangerous traps that keeps older adults stuck in the Nocturia cycle. When you use the bathroom as a precaution before bed, even when you don't feel a real urge, you're training your bladder to function at smaller volumes and creating a pattern that perpetuates throughout the night. What most people don't understand is that the bladder is an extremely adaptable muscle that learns from your repetitive behaviors. When you constantly empty it before it's truly full, you're essentially teaching the bladder that it doesn't need to expand to efficiently store urine over time. This significantly reduces the bladder's functional capacity, causing it to send urgent signals, even when it contains small amounts of urine, creating a false sense of urgency that interrupts your sleep, even when there's no real physiological need. The physiology behind this is complex, but fascinating. A healthy adult bladder can comfortably store between 300 to 500 ml of urine before sending urgent signals to the brain. However, when you develop the habit of urinating out of precaution, your bladder may start sending these signals with only 100 to 150 ml, creating a false sense of urgency that interrupts your sleep, even when there's no real physiological need. Meet Dorothy, a 74-year-old widow from Seattle, Washington, who developed what she called a safety ritual. Before bed, Dorothy explained, "Every night, even when I didn't feel the urge, I'd go to the bathroom just to be safe. I thought I was being smart, but I ended up creating a monster." What happened was that Dorothy would wake up just 2 hours later with a full bladder sensation, when in fact she had trained her body to function at reduced capacity after applying the bladder retraining technique. Our teach Dorothy managed to gradually increase her storage capacity and now sleeps 5 to 6 continuous hours regularly. The benefits of breaking this cycle are extraordinary and manifest quickly when you allow your bladder to return to its natural capacity. You not only dramatically reduce nocturia, but also regain confidence in your control, reduce sleep, treated anxiety, and significantly improve the quality of your nighttime rest. Many people also report a renewed sense of autonomy and control over their own bodies. To implement this change safely and effectively, start by applying the real need rule. Only use the bathroom before bed if you truly feel a clear and unequivocal need. If you don't feel the urge but are worried, try to distract yourself for 15 to 20 minutes with a relaxing activity like reading or soft music. In most cases, you'll find that the need was just anxiety. If you have a history of incontinence or take diuretic medications, talk to your doctor about the best retraining protocol for your specific situation for people with reduced mobility. Consider having a portable urinal by the bed for real emergencies, but avoid using it out of precaution. Dorothy told me months later, "I can't believe I was creating my own problem. Now I have full confidence that my body knows what it's doing, and I sleep so much better, knowing I'm not a slave to my own anxiety." Before we move on to our next life-changing habit, I have a quick announcement for those of you who want to dive deeper into practical strategies for living your best life at any age. I've just released my new ebook, Health and Wellbeing for Seniors. It's packed with comprehensive advice on nutrition, exercise, mental clarity, and more, all designed to help you thrive. You can find the link to get your copy right now in the first comment pinned below this video. Don't miss out on this valuable resource habit for sleeping in an improper position and using incorrect pillows. This is a revolutionary discovery that few health professionals know about the position you sleep in, and your pillow setup have a direct and measurable impact on how often you need to urinate during the night. Most older adults sleep in a way that inadvertently creates additional pressure on the bladder and compromises circulation, affecting the normal functioning of the urinary system. When you sleep on your stomach or in positions that compress your abdomen, you're creating direct physical pressure on the bladder that can make it send false signals, even when it's not additionally incorrectly positioned. Pillows can affect blood circulation and venous return, causing fluids that accumulated in your legs during the day to be redistributed to the circulatory system, overnight increasing urine production exactly when you should be sleeping. The biomechanical science behind this is impressive when you sleep on your side with a pillow between your legs and keep your spine aligned. You allow the bladder to assume its natural position without external pressure. Furthermore, this position improves venous return, reducing fluid buildup that needs to be eliminated during the night. Recent studies show that people who sleep in the correct position can reduce nocturia by up to 40% with just this simple change. Let me share the impressive story of Frank, a 71-year-old ex-military man from Denver, Colorado, who always slept on his stomach because he found it more comfortable. Frank told me, "I served in the army for 30 years and always slept like that. I never imagined my sleeping position could be causing my nighttime problems." He consistently woke up 3 times a night and was seriously considering seeing a urologist to investigate possible prostate issues after learning about the connection between sleep position and nocturia. Frank gradually transitioned to sleeping on his side with a pillow between his legs. In just 2 weeks, he reduced his nighttime bathroom trips to once or twice, and after a month, some nights, he slept completely uninterrupted. The benefits of this postural correction go far beyond reducing nocturia. When you sleep in the correct position, you also reduce back pain, improve nighttime breathing, decrease snoring, and allow your spine to align naturally, resulting in deeper, more restorative sleep. Many people also report waking up with less morning stiffness and greater overall flexibility. To implement this change comfortably and sustainably, start by sleeping on your side, preferably the left side, which is better for circulation, with a medium firmness pillow between your knees. To maintain spinal alignment, use a head pillow that keeps your neck in a neutral position, neither too high nor too low if you've always slept on your stomach. Transition gradually. Start by leaning slightly to your side and use pillows to support yourself until the new position feels natural for people with arthritis or joint problems. Consider special ergonomic pillows or support cushions that make the transition more comfortable. Avoid sleeping on your back if you have sleep apnea or intense snoring. Frank recently told me, "I changed something as simple as how I sleep, and I feel like I've discovered a secret. No one told me I sleep better, wake up less, and even my back pain has improved. I should have learned this years ago." Incredible how a simple change in sleeping position can have such transformative results, isn't it? Before we move on to our next revelation, I want to make a special request. If this information is valuable to you, show your support by leaving a like on this video. This helps us enormously to continue bringing research and discoveries that can transform the lives of thousands of people like you. Now prepare to discover one of the most common mistakes that might be sabotaging your sleep without you even suspecting. Habit 5: inadequate room temperature and incorrect sleepwear. This is probably the most underestimated and surprising factor affecting nocturia in older adults, but one that can have the most dramatic impact when corrected properly. The eye temperature of your sleeping environment and the clothes you wear to sleep directly influence urine production during the night through hormonal and circulatory mechanisms that most people are completely unaware of when your room is too warm or you wear sleepwear that doesn't allow proper thermal regulation. Your body enters a state of thermal stress that interferes with the natural production of vasopressin. the hormone responsible for concentrating urine overnight. Additionally, excessive heat causes vasodilation and changes in circulation that lead to more fluids being filtered by the kidneys, exactly when they should be in nighttime saving mode. The physiology behind this discovery is fascinating. During normal, sleep body temperature naturally drops by about 1 to 2 degrees Celsius, and this reduction is one of the signals the body uses to increase vasopressin and melatonin production when the environment is too hot above 20 degrees Celsius or 68 degrees Fahrenheit, or you wear clothes that prevent this natural regulation. You're interfering with a fundamental evolutionary process that controls nocturnal urine. Production studies show that people who sleep in controlled environments between 18 to 20 degrees Celsius, 64 to 68 degrees Fahrenheit, can reduce nocturia by up to 50%. Meet the transformative story of Eleanor, a 69-year-old retired teacher from Miami, Florida, who had been battling nocturia for over 5 years. Eleanor told me, "I always like to sleep warm with the air conditioning off, and thick flannel pajamas even in the Florida heat. I thought it was just a personal preference." What Eleanor didn't know was that this preference was completely sabotaging her sleep. She woke up 4 to 5 times a night sweaty and with an urgent need to urinate after learning about the connection between temperature and nocturia. Eleanor invested in a quiet bedroom air conditioner and switched to light breathable cotton pajamas. The transformation was impressive in less than a week. She reduced her bathroom trips to 2 a night, and after 3 weeks, some nights she slept completely uninterrupted. The benefits of this thermal optimization are profound and manifest in multiple areas of health. When you sleep at the ideal temperature, you not only drastically reduce nocturia, but also experience deeper REM sleep. Better hormonal regulation, reduced night sweats, decreased snoring episodes, and a general feeling of greater rest and morning energy. Many people also report improved blood pressure regulation and fewer hot flash episodes in post-menopausal. Women to implement this optimization, practically and economically, keep your room between 18 to 20 degrees Celsius, 64 to 68 degrees Fahrenheit overnight using a fan air conditioning or simply opening windows. When the weather allows, replace synthetic or very thick sleepwear with natural cotton linen or bamboo fabrics that allow breathability. Use cotton sheets or natural materials that don't retain body heat. If you have a limited budget, consider at least a ceiling fan or a portable fan to improve air circulation. For people who feel very cold, use layers that can be removed during the night instead of very thick clothing. If you take medications that affect temperature regulation, talk to your doctor about how to optimize your sleep environment without compromising your health. Eleanor told me months later, "I can't believe something as simple as room temperature solved a problem that tormented me for years. Now, I sleep like an angel, wake up rested, and feel younger and more energetic than I have in decades. My quality of life has completely changed." This strategy was truly transformative, wasn't it? Tell me in the comments, did you know about this connection between temperature and sleep? Has anyone in your family experienced a similar nocturia situation? I love reading every shared experience and always respond personally your stories. Now that you've discovered the 5 habits that might be sabotaging your nights, let's talk about how to implement all these changes practically and sustainably when implemented together. These changes not only dramatically reduce nocturia, but restore confidence in your ability to have complete nights of restorative sleep and days full of energy and vitality. The most extraordinary thing about these discoveries is that they put control completely in your hands. You don't need expensive medications, invasive procedures, or special equipment. You just need the willingness to make smart adjustments to habits you might not even have known were causing the problem. Remember, your body has an incredible ability to adapt and heal when you provide the right conditions. It's never too late to start sleeping better and waking up more rested. and these strategies can start working for you as early as the first night you implement them. I sincerely hope these discoveries transform your life or the life of someone you deeply love. If you watched until here, it's because you truly value your health and well-being, and that fills me with joy and hope to continue providing scientifically proven information that can change your reality. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel and activate the notification bell, so you'll always be the first to discover strategies that can make all the difference. Remember, it's never too late to start living better. Until our next encounter, take care with kindness and wisdom.